Tracy Bogan, Dreampreneur, at my favorite hiking place that I inadvertently stumbled upon by making a wrong turn and coming up to a dead-end road. And I decided to explore and investigate, and I'm so thankful that I did. I just love it here. Most of the time there's nobody here, virtually nobody here every time that I'm here. And I came across this cacti off the beaten path, and I have a great affinity for her. I love her disheveled figure and her ability to thrive beyond her condition. I thought about naming her, and one day I was sitting next to her journaling or meditating or something, and I swear she whispered to me, "My name is Prosperity," or "Call me Prosperity." I know that sounds crazy. And I believe that is what and who she is. Definitely what she shows me she's made of. She reminds me of the journey of life. She reminds me of the journey of entrepreneurship, how one can persevere through the elements and imperfect conditions of our path of life and still thrive and be prosperous despite all the odds. And each time I summit the range over there, I see her off into the distance, and I musically shout out, "I'm here! I'm here!" And I know she knows it's me. As I descend and make the next stretch of each range that it takes for me to get here, I thank all the critters and all the creatures that live inside of this gorgeous valley. The ones that come into my field of vision and those that I can't see. I offer a silent, wonderful moment of gratitude that I get to be a guest in their home for the next couple of hours. And it feels amazing. I mean, the last time I was here, a coyote up on that peak, that range up there, walked right in front of me, just yards in front of me, and turned around and stared. And a couple times prior to that, I had 2 rattlesnake encounters. One of them was in front of me and gave us fair warning. I was with one of my friends, and the other one rattled right beside my right foot, walking past a bush. But it's about respect of each other's being. So the hike to get to Prosperity, this revered cacti of mine, is about 30 minutes. And sometimes I sit beside her and meditate on a rock. I tune into nature. I listen deeply to the music of the elements and see what reveals itself to me on this razorback sanctuary that I feel so lucky to have stumbled upon. I've even balanced some stones at her base here, and each one represents something. It just reminds me I am sovereign, I am guided, I am loved, I am supported, I am protected, I am prosperous. This sacred cairn here beside her has remained undisturbed for probably 5, 6, or 7 years is when I first stacked them. I feel connected with this cacti. We're friends. I carry that 2-gallon drink of water in my rucksack just for her. And I love to breathe in the way she smells of wet earth after a good couple-gallon drink that I pour around her base with every visit. I know that, or I believe that her roots reach down into the underworld, as she's deeply interconnected with all of the life, far more than we are. And I wonder about the decades of the story she possesses each time that I'm here for this little pocket of time and life and space. Sometimes I feel like I'm coming to bring her that drink of water, and most of the time I feel that I'm actually leaving with far more than I've ever left for her. And I often wonder, because there's the trail, if you can see that, I wonder how many people walk by her. These rocks are slippery, I'm on an incline. And how many spot her, how many, there's the path, and I come off through this stretch and climb those rocks to find her. And I just wonder how many people walk by her over there or notice her or don't give it a second thought. How many have spotted her? How many have come over and admired her, kissed her, watered her, photographed her, written about her, read about her, learned from her the way that I have. This cacti named Prosperity speaks to me in so many ways. I feel like she's my teacher. She's my mirror. And she reminds me of the journey of me. Especially at this time in my life with my mother's recent and unexpected transition and me being on the path and the journey of discovering who I am without the attachment to my mother that I didn't even know that I had. I just felt a desire to share this magical sanctuary that I call my favorite place and ask you about yours. Where do you go to breathe, to meditate, to journal, to just connect with Source and Self? Share your experience with me, what it is that you do, how you do it, what your daily prosperity rituals are and conscious living practices are. And do you have a connection with being out in nature? It's your time to dream it, plan it, live it, be it, and I hope that you will.